like
I've
that.
been singing the praises of video for years, and I've
I
been
know.
I mean, the consumption of video has been growing through the roof for years, right? I mean, more and more people are consuming more and more video. It's just the creation of video that hasn't caught up to that. So I think as things get easier, and Google Glass is a lot easier to record video than anything else. You just tap your head and you've got it. So we'll
Well,
see
the
if
only thing you can make with Google Glass is 10 seconds long right now. So those
short
what
form
you're
video.
looking at is 10-second pieces spliced together because you can't make a continuous video yet with Google Glass. They're just waiting now, like the first it's a beta, and now they've given it to developers, and developers have to develop apps, and people are doing this because they want their name attached to the creation of this, but it's so rudimentary now. All the tools we have right now are rudimentary. They're just going to get better all the time. But you're so right about, it took me a long time to get like brave enough to start to actually make videos. But it's been clear that this is what comes next. This is what's next. And it's some of it is that our attention span is just not there anymore. Nobody has an attention span past 7 seconds, and that's a little scary. And hopefully the kinds of things that people create will be of a value that's worth the time that you would take if you wanted to look at something that's worth looking at.
The
If that
internet
makes
needs an
sense.
editor. The internet will always need an editor.
Well, the whole freaking world needs an editor. I mean, you go to the theater and you see a play and it's 3 acts long, and this happens to everybody in any creative field. You fall in love with your material. You fall in love with your words. You can't cut them. You fall in love with your video. You can't cut it. The whole world needs an editor, in my humble opinion. And it ought to be me. So that's it for us for this week, and we thank you for joining us. And I'm B.L. Achman in New York. That's Dave Erickson in Minneapolis, and we're missing our third compadre, Albert Marugi, who will be back next week. You can find me online on Twitter. I'm at What's Next. Dave on Twitter is at D Erickson, and Albert is at Albert Marugi. My blog is What's Next blog. You'll find Dave blogging at eStrategy blog and Albert Marugi blogging at providentpartners.com. Or is it .net? I think
.net.
it's
Yep.
.net. So we'll see you next week, and please tune in to our YouTube channel and come join us on the Beyond Social Media Show Google Plus page, which Dave, give us the URL one more time.
BeyondSocialMediaShow.com/G+. And that's a plus written out, not a plus sign.
Right. Thank you, and good night, all.
Good night.